If you're like me and you're wondering why you haven't seen any media coverage of the Golden Globes yet this year, it's because the host, comedian Joe Coy, a man I'd never heard of before tonight, made a bunch of sexist and terrible jokes about everything from the Barbie movie to Taylor Swift that didn't land, and when it didn't land, he went on to berate the audience and then blame all his writers, live on television. And don't worry, I got up out of bed here at midnight to show you today because it is a catastrophe. This man really said, I'm going to start and end my career tonight, so let's watch. But before I show you the clip, even better, I want to show you everyone's face as these jokes are happening. Of course, there's Greta Gerwig. It's just kind of like this face as it's happening. And then Ryan Gosling's face was just this face the whole time. I love how they even panned to Robert De Niro before they made fun of his age. And even before that, he was displeased with what was happening. And maybe best of all, everyone's face in this just looks disapproving. But I think fans have identified that as Selena Gomez, and she was trying to take herself out of the narrative entirely. First, let's start with the Barbie movie jokes, and then we'll move on to the Taylor Swift jokes, which all didn't land, of course.
Oppenheimer is based on a 721-page Pulitzer Prize-winning book about the Manhattan Project. And Barbie is on a plastic doll with big boobies. I watched Barbie, I loved it. And Margot, it's not always about you.
Poor Margot Robbie was the only one kind of keeping a brave face as this was happening, and you want to see his reaction when the crowd wasn't reacting well. I won't play every time he berated and blamed the writers and the audience. You'll get the gist of it from one shot.
You want a perfect monologue? Yo, shut up. You're kidding me, right? Slow down. I wrote some of these, and they're the ones you're laughing at.
He tried to blame his writers so many times throughout the night, but now finally I'm going to show you the Taylor Swift joke.
Difference between the Golden Globes and the NFL. On the Golden Globes, we have fewer camera shots of Taylor Swift. I swear. There's just more to go to here.
And listen, was it the worst joke about Taylor Swift you could have come up with? No, of course not. But everyone knows you don't mess with Taylor Swift. The Swifties, that's your career right there. Dude, it's like he went in tonight saying, I don't have a career, but I'm going to end it anyways.